Hi guys, it's me again, JR, and welcome to Place by K. So for today's video, I will be showcasing my wife's full support build. We will be tackling the how to increase your healing and also how to achieve max healing during MVP hunts. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's start with the equipments. So for the equipments, it is very important to have this weapon, the Dea Staff, because it actually increases your heal based on your magic attack. So additional healing from heal plus magic attack times 100%. So that's the formula for that. So aside from that, you need to modify this to achieve a higher healing amount. So normally that's heal skill damage plus 3.24%. That's from modification. Next would be the enchant. So for the enchant of this weapon, we can check it here that we actually have a gold enchant. So that's level 3 magic attack. Magic damage plus 8% and magic attack plus 20. So magic damage, again, based on my previous videos, it actually boosts your healing amount. So next would be the armors. So actually for the armors, we don't usually need this armor and garment during MVP hunts because we are trying to receive the highest damage possible without being killed so that we will have a higher damage received points, and also once you are damaged we can actually heal ourselves. So that's where the max healing is being taken. So next would be for the accessories. For the accessories, we are using earring. So earring is the best accessory for full support priest to achieve higher healing. That's for level 84 and below, because on level 85 you will have the angelic ring. So that's the best accessory that you can have for you to boost your healing. So that can be looted from Doppelganger, the 2 slot of that. So for the current enchantment, it is also magic attack level 3. So that's magic damage 8% and magic attack plus 20. So for the cards, what we have here is actually Mimic card and Wormtail card. But as much as possible, get Wraith card. Wraith card will actually increase your magic damage and magic attack. So these cards that we have here, this is more of a Magnus type of build. But again, just replace this with Wraith card. So Wraith card is a must for full support priest. So next for the other accessories, so we don't actually have another earring, but we have a 1 slot spiritual ring, which is also good. But again, as much as possible, just get earring. So here we have Wraith card. So as you can see, magic damage plus 1.5% and magic attack plus 5 and magic attack plus 25. So that's for the awakened Wraith card. So that's level 5. Because if it is just a flat Wraith card, it will just have a magic damage of 1% only. Okay, so for the enchant, we also have enchant of magic attack level 3. So that's magic damage 8% and 20 magic attack. So next would be our shield, of course, immune shield, because this will be greatly increasing your healing effect by 12% and healing taken on yourself by 12% as well. So next would be our shoes. So for our shoes, we are using Vital Tree shoes. For the Vital Tree shoes, it will actually increase our healing effect as well by 5% and healing taken by 5% as well. So what we have here is actually a Gira card, but the best card for this would be the Verit card. Next would be the armor and the card for this armor. So for the armor, we are using Eden Group Uniform Steel. I know it's level 80 already, but it's up to you on which part of the defense you are lacking. So currently we chose to build Eden Group Uniform even on level 80 because most of the time what actually kills us are Cinex, snipers, champions. So that will actually, the combo of this would be reduction of neutral damage by 10%. So Asura is force neutral. So other characters that does not use any elemental converters, they are still considered as neutral damage. So you can actually use Goib if you want. Goib is one of the best equipments for level 80 for priests. Next would be our headgear. So for our headgear, it's actually up to you as long as it provides any magic attack percentage, magic damage and percentage, or int or dex attribute. So it's up to you. So for the headgear, of course, we will be using the Elder Willow card. So as much as possible, if you can have tier 3 of this on level 15, that would be great. So next is our face wear. For the face wear, it is very important to have this kind of gacha as well. So that is the healing bandage. So healing bandage, it provides healing taken by 5% for yourself and healing effect 5% as well. So as much as possible, we will be getting higher healing effect for every gacha or for every equipment that we have. Okay, so next would be for the backwear. So for the backwear, we actually have Space Kitty. Well, there are actually more other gacha that can provide higher stats, but for the Space Kitty, it provides magic damage plus 2% and all stats plus 1. So that's it. Then now let's go to the Virus Cores. So for the Virus Core, this is actually one of the most important part of providing higher heal, especially for MVPs. So let's start with the Vesper Cogwheels. So for the Vesper Cogwheel, one of the best skill that a cogwheel can provide is first would be the Healing Prism. So for Healing Prism, heal increases the target's healing taken by 10%. So if you will notice, if you have this kind of core, if you heal your ally, the next heal that you will provide is actually higher than the original heal that you've done. So that's because of Healing Prism. So it heals the target for a specific computation magic attack times 15%, HP per second for 5 seconds. So aside from higher healing, you will gradually regenerate because of this effect. Next would be the Holy Light Boost. So this core is very, very important. So as we have mentioned, magic damage increases our heal. So with the help of Holy Light Boost, it will provide us higher healing than the other cores that we have, than the healing effect, because there is a healing effect, right? So for example, we will be using this Holy Light Boost. So no, let's just remove it first. Also for the Healing Prism. So without everything, without just the blessing buff, our heal is 22,000. Okay, so if we put the Holy Light Boost, the healing will increase to 27,000, 26 to 27,000. See how high it jumps? So it's like additional of, it's like 5,000 healing because of the Holy Light Boost core. So let's add the Healing Prism. So for Healing Prism, again, it will increase 10% of the current heal that we have. That's the healing taken that we have. So heal, that's 27,000. Second heal will be 28,000. So 29,000. So that's how high these cores provide healing bonus. So next, the other healing for MVPs would actually be the Healing Insignia. So this is not just a normal core. So we actually really tried to get this core. We tried to reset it. So if you have level 7 of this, that will be great. So your heal has a 10% chance to regenerate a 3-meter area at your ally's location for 5 seconds. So healing them for 10% of the healing from a level 10 heal every second. So that means, so the higher heal that you have, the higher healing effect that the sanctuary from the Healing Insignia will actually be provided. So for example, we will be using Healing Insignia. So it's a chance to proc, that's 10% only. Okay, alright, so here we go. So if you can see the 2,300 heal, that is from the Healing Insignia. So imagine, if you are just healing your ally during MVP hunts and it generate a Healing Insignia or the red sanctuary on the area, it will actually heal everyone who are inside the area. So for us to further check what it does, let's go to the video wherein we are doing MVP and how it helps to achieve max healing. So in this video, I will be showing you how the healing insignia works. So if you can notice, I've been trying to spam heal here on Drake. So if you can see the HP of our knight or the tank here, it keeps on going down and up. So I've been spamming heal to him aside from ensuring that he's not going to die. Aside from that would also be for me to enable the core, the healing insignia to proc. During the time that we are spamming the heal, the healing insignia will proc. So the problem with Sanctuary sometimes is if you put Sanctuary on one area, it does not stack. So if you can see there, there's a lot of heal there. That's because of the healing insignia. So it does not mean that because there is a healing amount or numbers there, you are already gaining healing points for MVP. No, it is not like that. The healing is actually being counted once the HP of a specific character inside the area was damaged and was healed by you. So that's how the point system goes. So again, on this area, I've been spamming heal so that the healing insignia will proc. So it will actually coexist with the sanctuary. Because if I just keep spamming sanctuary, yes, it will heal the people around them. But sometimes if a specific priest placed a sanctuary before I place a sanctuary, my sanctuary will actually not be counted. So with the help of healing insignia core, it will place an auto sanctuary. So if you can notice, it's a color red sanctuary. So again, it does coexist with sanctuary, the normal sanctuary. So if a specific character or your party member receive damage, you will be the one to heal them instead of the other priest on the nearby area. So here on Drake, as you can see, for the healing count, we actually have the max healing here. So most of the time we have this kind of points during MVP. Aside from those chances that we are on MVP that area, there are actually few people around them. So that's another thing to consider. The area or the channel that you should be going should have a lot of people that are doing MVP as well. So here's another MVP video. Let's watch it for now. So if you can notice, the healing insignia is actually healing everyone inside the area, even though there is a sanctuary that was actually placed on the area first. So that's the power of healing insignia. So aside from that, I am actually using a mermaid here, the pet mermaid. So heals everyone on the area as well. But it's not that much. It's the core that actually provides us the higher healing possible that we can provide for the area of the MVP. The only downside for this kind of build is that you will be spamming heal non-stop while waiting for your teammates to kill the MVP. So if you can see here, we again have the top healing. So we are against one of the best MVP teams here in Frontera 6, Astro Boy. So we got the max healing for that. So that kind of trick applies to full support priest. Next would be the Squidjet. As you all know, Squidjet provides a buff that actually increases our magic damage. So during the time that we are providing heal to our teammates on an area, so let's go for example to the dummy. So our current heal using just the course that we have is around 28,000. That's without foods. So let's try to make our Squidget release the buff. Okay, so let's check the heal that we have. So it actually reaches to 31,000. So that's how high a buff of a Squidget can provide to our healing. So since healing insignia actually depends on the amount of healing that you can provide, that's also the amount of healing that it will provide on the area. So it's also good to have this pet to boost your magic damage. So for now, I think that's it for our priest guide. So hopefully you guys learned something today, and hopefully this kind of build or guide will actually help you achieve max healing during MVP hunts. So see you again on my next video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I will be showcasing more priest and champion guide soon. So thank you guys for watching, and see you on my next video. Bye bye!